Welcome back to Underway Drifting and Dreaming. I'm Jennifer. My husband, Jim, aka Do It Yourself, just finished up with the yard period in Demopolis, Alabama. We are traveling on a 48-foot Kadey Krogen Whaleback on the America's Great Loop. Check out the big reveal.
Good.
Let's go back and watch how Jim prepared the boat for painting. So we'll just take a real quick look at the hull. There's a few barnacles down there. Overall, the hull looks great except for that rudder, which the anti-fouling just keeps failing. So Jim will go ahead and put prop speed on there. There's a few barnacles, some growth, but no worries. They'll go ahead and pressure wash the entire hull to get off that algae. I've been inside editing for the last 2 hours. And Jim's out here sitting down. So act like you're working. How'd you get shoes to match the boat hull? Jim's getting suited up for a little bit more sanding. He has forced air going into his face. And there's the machine right here. I have more filters on order. They should be here by the weekend. So this is your first coat of primer, and you're just going where it's down to the bare fiberglass?
Yeah, I'm hitting the spots that are bare fiberglass. I'm just gonna touch around here with the brush and then I'll roll the bottom of the keel. I want a good coat.
What type of paint are you using?
This is a Sea Hawk 2-part epoxy primer. It's a barrier coat primer. So it's okay to paint over existing bottom coat.
So is there any time where you would take all of the bottom paint off and start over?
Yeah, this was done a couple years back on this boat.
Oh, okay, so before we bought it.
Yeah, they did a soda blast to the entire hull down to fiberglass, or down to gel coat. They didn't go to fiberglass.
Very impressive. A roller and a paintbrush. All right, everything is getting primed. I'm gonna pick up a chair here so I can sit on the side in the shade. Jim is laying down on the job again. So what's the easiest part of preparing the hull? Sanding?
Looking the boat out of water and watching.
Watching somebody else lift the boat. Is that a nervous day for you when you're lifting the boat out?
No.
All right, here she goes. What type of paint do you have there?
We have Sea Hawk BioCop maximum protection with PL3 release. Something.
That's
So
pretty.
basically, it's a biological something. Basically, it's a slime release, and then it's got some copper in it too, which is the big thing for
It's a big anti-fouling coating.
So that's what was on the boat, the system, the Sea Hawk system. And so we're continuing to use it. Had real good luck with it. I think that system that was on it before was 5 years old, and I've been touching it up. So it
Well, it was actually 2 years ago that you touched it up in Maryland.
right. I touched it up in Key West a year ago.
So that was April 2024.
And I want to say the previous owner said it was just about 3 years that it had been done. So sanded and painted. So it's not the least expensive anti-fouling paint, but it seems to hold up real well, and you get 4 years out of it. That's really good.
So why aren't you painting the back of the rudder?
What do you mean the back of the rudder?
The metal part.
It's going to be prop speed.
Prop speed. Is it because it's metal?
It's stainless steel, so slick that nothing sticks to it. So we've tried it twice now with primer and anti-fouling. It just peels off. So we're going to put the same stuff that's on the prop. That's made do better.
And the prop was painted in April?
2 years ago.
Oh. Alright, this is the third water intake. Is this one for the wing engine or?
This is the wing engine. First I wasn't going to take them off. I thought it was all part of the through hole, but they're just screens that screw in. The engine one is up here. So I dropped that, so I cleaned the inside, and I'll bottom coat the inside of that. This was a generator, and it had a bunch of crud in it. Now here's the wing engine. So it's just a screen that covers the through hole. You can see this is all dried out. It would have probably been okay. You know, this would just crumble up. But the other one had a lot of growth in it. This one's good and clean. So I'll prep this. You can see I painted it around, and then I was like, hey, these come out relatively easy.
So you'll just have to put some caulking back in there?
Yeah, so I'll bed it down with 5200. Looks like it was taken out because there's the original, well, that's blue undercoating. So I don't know if this was done when they blasted. A lot of the yards aren't going to do this when you do a bottom coat. They're not going to go to the effort to take these off. Which doesn't take too much effort. And then you got to get access to your through hole. You can inspect it to make sure there's no electrolysis on it, and get a proper coating of under anti-fouling paint on it.
Day 2. The second coat. Trying to beat the sun here. It's 0800. Jim's been up. He's got everything mixed up. The paint has an induction period, so it has to sit for a little bit. But you can see a nice color on the boat. Looking good. From the tape?
Yeah, this isn't 3M, this is that bullfrog.
Uh-oh.
I mean, it'll come off, but...
Just have to come back with a little bit of mineral spirits.
Yeah, it's coming off with just my finger, but...
It too might be the chemicals just seeping up into it, absorbing. Oh yeah.
No acetone. I'll wait for the...
Because you just wax that, right? So it should...
Yeah. I think it could be from heat also.
Oh.
It was on all day.
It is hot.
The top one's not leaving it. It's the same material. Same product.
Whew. Extremely hot in the sun. This is it. They came in about 8:30 and lifted up the boat, so the boat is hanging. You can see Jim underneath there sanding the areas where the blocks were and the straps. So he'll get those sanded. He is in his full suit. He'll prime it again, and then put the finishing coat on the anti-fouling. I'm just going to stay outside of the lift. So the thrusters were done, new transducer. Those are our stabilizers. All the intake covers were taken off. Here's the one for the main engine, the generator, and the wing engine. Ooh, I gotta get those tapes off there. Alright, so tapes on the props. The shoe and the rudder were completely taken down to stainless. Prop speed was applied. New anode there. Swim platform above us. So we should be ready to roll a little bit after 7. So, you know that we just came out of the yard. Jim polished the boat. You can see the tannins. There's a few mayflies on there. Jim was so disappointed. He waxed all that. He waxed the boat. And it's not even a week later. Thank you for coming along on the ride of Jim painting the boat. It was not a very easy task with high heat indexes, long days. It was just brutally hot. Thank you so much for clicking like and subscribing. We'll continue to do maintenance and continue to cruise.